Hello, guys. Today we're going to talk about Endrick Filipe of Real Madrid, the young star of Real Madrid. He's only 19. People forget that he's still a 19-year-old, even though they throw him into the first team in Real Madrid. And for me personally, I think this is a big mistake to just bring him and throw him out there to mix with big boys, and he's only 19. He's very young. And if, as things are going now, and when you look at him staying the bench and see that anytime they bench him, he doesn't play, and this is not a happy time for him. And if they mismanage this time of his life, at this point, I think this guy might end up as a young potential that was made a millionaire at 19 years old or 18 years old, and he never reached his peak or his goal as a soccer player because he had a lot of potentials. But I see some people, that might question that potential because I heard somebody saying that he just had one way of playing football. That's one way of playing football is not, he will not fit his in Real Madrid. His one way of playing football is give me ball, let me run with it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't do that. Sometimes you have to work your way up to the opponent goal. You know what I mean? And he's a striker, so his his job is to score goals and more goals. The more goals you score, the more useful you become in the team. And up till now, the way they're benching, you haven't even scored goal in Real Madrid in La Liga yet. And all the time he's on the bench, it doesn't look happy. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is if they mismanage this opportunity, if they mishandle this time of his life, he might not even progress, because now at this point in time he's supposed to be playing a competitive football. I'm not saying, like, even if you loan him out to play for another club, he should be playing, because this is the time you have to learn. You know what I mean? Because he's still young, and you learn by playing competitive. I'm not training. You know what I mean? Because now the only time he plays is when they're training. Real Madrid are training, and he's playing in training. His mind is that he's not gonna play because they keep benching him. I think he shouldn't have gone to Real Madrid. He would have gone to Barcelona. Barcelona would have fit him. But because Real Madrid, have Vinicius Junior over there, is a fellow Brazilian there. I think is what made him to move over there, and because the way this happened to Vinicius Junior a bit during his early career in Real Madrid. But the thing is that they used to introduce him. He play, before he picked up. But this time around, they don't even play him. They don't, and this is if they don't manage this particular time of at this point in his soccer career, this guy will not make it. I'm telling you the fact. And now the World Cup is next year, 2026. Is here. So if the way, because he's not a regular in his Real Madrid team, it's gonna be difficult. Even I know he's gonna go for World Cup. I think they're gonna pick him. But the thing is that they will pick him and they still give him this treatment they're giving him in Real Madrid. And remember that World Cup is not like league challenges, because World Cup is, before you know it, you might play just 3 matches and you're knocked out, or you progress. And he might not have opportunity they might not give him opportunity to play in a World Cup. Like he might be there in the bench, but this is not in his own interest. That's why it's always good for you not to, I mean, there's, money can entice you to sign for Real Madrid. And when Real Madrid come, you're going to sign. But the thing is that there is sometimes it might not work out. That's the thing. But we hope that it work out for the guy, because he's young and he's a cool guy, you know what I mean? So that, he find his spot there, his place in Real Madrid and make it great, But at currently, Real Madrid have a lot of superstars, you know what I mean? And before, when he joined Real Madrid, he haven't gotten to superstar stage, He's a raw talent, So, and not playing competitive football is going to affect him. It depends on people around him, his family, people, psychologists that talk to him. You know what I mean? They should be talking to him, to calm him down and say, look, wait, have to exercise patience and your time will come. And in that hope that he will carry him along, you know what I mean? Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.